It's got its name. Hello, hey.
It's and welcome to my channel. So today I have 10 plus one all year round scents that I feel like you can wear basically the entirety of the time of every day. Here's the thing. When I see videos like this, you always have to be cognizant of where you live. What are the temperatures throughout the years for you? Okay, throughout the months, weeks, days. Okay, so me mentioning these fragrances, I will mention when a fragrance is a little on the softer side and when a fragrance is a little on the stronger side, because if you live in a booming, like your summers are 100+ degree weather, some of these are most definitely not going to work for you. Some of these don't work on some days when it's like 98 degrees outside. You won't catch me grabbing these because I like my freshies when I can, but I'm not gonna wear my freshies in the fall and winter time. So when I grab these, I really try for think and really try for imagine what are the likelihood of me wanting to, first of all, being able to wear it more often than not, whether the cool numb up the fragrance or the eat boom up the fragrance and then you can't breathe. Then I also thought about, is it even like, would I want to wear this? Is this something that's like so for one specific season? And I'm gonna get out the way what I feel like quite a few people have mentioned first, or just fragrances that I might be talked about a lot, before I get into ones that maybe, listen, it's hard out here, okay? The fragrance community, I will buy fragrance, and we all like very similar fragrances, I feel like. But let's just jump right into it. The first one is one that's talked about a lot. It's an old fragrance. It's a popular fragrance. It's a well-disliked fragrance. It's a well-loved fragrance. And that is, if you want to guess, Coco Mademoiselle. I love me some Coco Mademoiselle. This is my first bottle. I had put a little mini usage of my first one that I had before I broke the bottle and so on and so forth. I love Coco Mademoiselle. Yes, there is not a massive dent in my Coco Mademoiselle. That is all because I do have a dupe for this as well that I find myself grabbing. And when I do wear this, I do layer this. I mix her with a lot of stuff. It's like a warm, floral, bubbly fragrance is what it is. It's very bubbly. It's very bubbly in the beginning for me, and it's also warm. The florals in here are not like just regular florals to me. They warm up on my skin, and that could just be me, because I know some people feel like it smells old. When I wear it, it's giving class, it's giving sophisticated, it's giving beautiful. That's another reason why I don't wear it too much. I don't really go anywhere where I want to be showing out, and I feel like I show out when I wear this. It's probably, a lot of these are kind of talked about. Here's Daisy's Marc Jacobs. Here is Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Intense. So this is a smaller bottle, so you're gonna see the dent in here. Quite honestly, this might have the same amount of juice about missing as my Coco Mademoiselle. It just looks more hefty because this is only a 1 fluid ounce. This is a beauty though. Oh my gosh, it's the strawberry note in here for me. It is a thicker fragrance. This might even be sweetened by some honey or something like that. It's a thicker fragrance. I have though worn this outside in like, I want to say about 80-degree weather or so, and it didn't do anything to me. So it does last through the summer, and it is a thicker fragrance. So for me, I won't have any issues wearing it in the fall, and I'll probably want to grab this a few times in the winter. It's just a very sweet, almost, I think, man-eater type of fragrance, because it has that real sweet, it's just edible. It's like eating me. It's like the red strawberry. You know what I mean? Like, am I making sense? Like, it's just juicy and yummy and like, not creamy, but thick. Think like younger sister thickness to La Belle type vibe. So that's why I feel like you can get away with it, because it's not as thick as La Belle, but it's thicker than other fragrances. This next one, and a few of these I'm going to talk about, I have the dupes for them. but this also goes in reference to the OG and just about any dupe that's gonna work. So this is Princeless Princess. I do have a little bit. Can you guys see how little I have left? A little bit of I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess by Kalin, and the dupe for that is Dua's Princeless Princess. It's pretty close. I would say it's a little bit less spicy than the OG, but the vibe is very similar. And as it master, like, it's very nice. It's just slightly less spicy. Oh my gosh, this is so lovely. There's a creaminess about this, a spiciness about this, a sweetness about this. So Love Don't Be Shy, it has a marshmallow note, but it's just a very sweet fragrance that I don't feel like has anything else to offer. I feel like this is the upgraded version of Love Don't Be Shy, which I know some people are gonna be like,
I know this, but should not just say that.
but I did. I love this. They brought back I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess, but I've heard some people say the formulation is not the same. So I need to go into the store, because I was just gonna buy it online. Now I need to go into the store. I need to go into the store and I need to try it out, because why would you change the formulation of a fragrance that's so big popular? But yeah, this is that. The next one, so I only have the dupe for this, and the dupe lasts significantly longer on my skin, and it just lasts way longer on my skin, so I just can't. That price point, I would rather get like a Tiziana Terenzi or BDK Parfums or Parfums or anything else, because it doesn't last. It's like 30 minutes on my skin. And this is Ambery Cherry from Dossier, which is the dupe for Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. It's just that Tom Ford fragrance, because I do have some Tom Ford fragrances that actually last very well on me. I have worn this fragrance during the summer. I've worn it, I think, a couple sprays in the spring, and I've definitely, like, I've worn it at nighttime, and I would definitely wear it in the cold. This fragrance lasts on me. You have cherry, almond, cinnamon, cloves, rose, jasmine, plum, Peru balsam, tonka bean, vanilla. All you get in here is like almost like a decadent dessert without actually leaving dessert. So it still smells like a perfume to me. There are some fragrances that are literally like desserts, like they just smell like desserts, which is great. There's a time and a place for that, but this smells like a perfume dessert. Like it still has a perfume quality to it. Oh my gosh. And cherry fragrances are super popular. If cherry works well with your skin, I think you should have one cherry in your collection, because it's just sexy. Something about cherry, and then you got the spices of like cinnamon, cloves. It's giving kind of sex. It's giving come hither. It's giving come to me. Let me stop. I can't sing, but you know what I'm saying. The next one I also only have a dupe of. So right now, for now, I'm only saying this because I very much so intend to get the smaller version of this, because I am obsessed so much with this fragrance, and I also just want to own a Kirk Dijon fragrance from his fragrance collection, and this is Okcha's Kalin, which is the dupe for Gentle Fluidity Gold. I do like Swevin, which is the dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, but for me, Kalin is more my vibe. It's an interesting, pretty, but not for the sake of being pretty because I am top tier pretty. I am money pretty. I am wear me whenever pretty. I am finance is together pretty. I am, listen, my have 3 bathroom pretty. Let me stop foolishness. This is very lovely. I think there's juniper berries in here. It's a vanilla fragrance. It's a vanilla, at the base of this is a vanilla fragrance. But there is different stuff in here that makes this so very enticing, so very beautiful, so very different, while giving you the sweetness of vanilla. I haven't worn this in super cold, but you can't tell me this is not gonna last. If it's not, I think it's gonna be just fine. Give a couple extra sprays. And if you have the original version, perhaps do also invest in this so you can mix it and overspray. Or if you can't afford the original, or you don't want to spend that type of money on fragrance, then just go get you the ultra version. Go get you, honestly, I think all of them, as I spit everywhere, I have to see if Dossier has a dupe of this. I feel like most of them just, I don't hear anyone complaining about any dupe of Gentle Fluidity Gold. I feel like most people have a decent handle on it, most dupes. So just go get you a dupe if you can't afford the original. Okay, the next one, okay, so some people will not agree. I mean, some people are not gonna agree, and period. But this is Miss Dior's Absolutely Blooming. So I have not even worn this fragrance like this. I've worn this but 4 times. The reason for that being, I need to go on a no buy. I can't tell myself 3-4 months. That is just not realistic for me. But I can give myself a solid 3 to 4 weeks of no buy, and I will see myself use my fragrances. Because when a new fragrance, tell me I'm wrong, when a new fragrance enters your collection, aren't you like, not the fresh meat? You know what I mean? Like, it just gives you renewed vibes when you're putting on a fragrance that's new to your collection. So then I have a hard time grabbing my older fragrances. And when I did haul this, I think I hauled 3 other fragrances within the 2 weeks or something like that, or maybe 2 other fragrances in 2 weeks, and this just got lost in the sauce. That doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance, because it's a gorgeous fragrance. It's the fruits at the top for me. I think there's like raspberry, blackberry, there's peony, I believe. It's a fresh, sweet, floral, bubbly. There's got to be like pink pepper or bergamot in here. This is bubbling on my nose. So it's not just too sweet. There is another aspect to it. Just like Princess or Princess, it has the spicy type of quality to it that gives it something extra. And sometimes I do want that floral aspect in another season, because I want to reminisce about the season that I'm not in. So I know you're like that. I know you have moments just like that. Oh, it's so pretty, and there's a fresh quality to it. There's that freshness in the fragrance that, yes, it's sweet, yes, it's a little spiced, a little bubbly, a little woody, but it has a fresh quality to it that makes it also make you feel a little clean. There's no shampoo-y, there's no soap, but there's a fresh, airy, not airy, but watery almost as it dries down texture to it. I'm gonna get there. So the next one is another dupe. I actually do want to own this one as well. This is Carnal Grey by Dua. This is their dupe for Gris Charnel from BDK Parfums. Honestly, I just want the whole BDK Passe Soir, Rouge Smoking. I just want the whole. This is a unisex fragrance, but to me, most unisex fragrance lean a little bit one way or the other. This is leaning very slightly to the left, to the masculine, just a pinch. It's giving Whoville, you know, the Who's in Whoville on that little speck that the elephant Horton was holding. It's giving that slight lean to masculinity. It definitely, I need to feel confident when I wear this fragrance. I need to feel like a badass bitch. I grab this. I need to feel like a top tier, top notch, everything crisp type of fragrance. This is what I wear. Look at this. I'm already starting to put a small dent in here. Told myself I'm going to start using a little bit less of it because it hasn't even really macerated yet, but it still smells so good. It's a very fig. I think there's black tea. I think, oh my, it's wood. I think it's a little woody. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's sexy. There is very, it's slightly creamy. It's very little sweetness in this fragrance right here. So if you need a whole bunch of sweetness, listen, you can still wear this. Grab you some Gentle Fluidity Gold or Kalin, mix that. That's one of my favorite combinations. One of my fave combinations. She sings, she shouts, she purrs, she's got the bass in her. You know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all is one that I think is my biggest dent in my entire collection. It might not be. I'm being dramatic. It just looks like it is because it's 1 fluid ounce, but this is a very big dent. This is Guerlain's Mon Guerlain. She is absolutely delicious. So there's a few fragrances that are getting a little low that I can contemplate getting a second bottle, a backup bottle, because I'm gonna end up using the backup bottle soon, and this would be one of them. She is pretty. She's giving piastres. Oh, she's giving, you're literally in Bougetteville. You're literally going to a like a party, like you're going to the garden party, okay? And the pastries, you know, those mini expensive pastry, this is what's there. Maybe some lavender, chai tea. It smells so good. It's like weird because this is kind of like sexy because it's got the sweetness and a little thickness to it, but it's so soothing as well. Maybe I think there is actually lavender in this. I could be wrong, don't quote me, but there's something that I have no issues wearing to my bed with. It is a little on the thicker side, so in eat, I would not wear this. That's just fact. In eat, sometimes I don't wear any fragrances. Sometimes I have to grab freshies like Love by Moschino, Elizabeth Arden Green Tea, My Toy 2, like, you know what I mean, saying like super fresh fragrances is the only thing you can wear in high heat. But this is good most of the time. I have had this in the colder weather, was using it up in the colder weather, using it up in springtime, then I had to tell myself to calm the heck down, relax yourself. Nay, take a seat, take a relax, take a little sip of water and calm down. The scent is not going to go anywhere. This is a newer one to my collection. I do have a dupe-esque for it. It's similar enough, but she gets thick. So this is definitely not appropriate for like 80 plus degrees. So is it year round? Yes, because I wear that nighttime in this hot heat, right? I know. She's sex. It's giving sex. It's giving honey dripping on the body and you lick it up off. Oh my god, I want to spray myself relaxing going outside shortly. It starts out like a candy, like maybe a gummy bear, and then it becomes thick. That's the difference between this and the Police to Be Shocking Scent or whatever. It's a dupe for it in the beginning, in the opening, but as that give that little OI or so, it's the completely different because this gets thick. It's literally like you opened up fresh, amazing honey from your area, okay, within a 30-mile, 40-mile, whatever they consider it in your area. It's so nice. It's so sexy and pretty. I wouldn't give it any class or sophistication. You definitely could wear this most of the time, for sure, and just give off that bad bitch energy. It's giving everything it needs to give and a little bit more, quite honestly. Oh, wait, was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Last one is Gucci Flora Eau de Parfum. She's semi-new to my collection, but I want you to see this dent I have in her. Yes, this is a smaller one. This is 1.6. Boom. This is a 1.6. If you want a fresh but gourmand at the same time, if you want voodoo magic, if you want giving Sailor Moon, Pretty Girl Soldiers, Winx Club, it's giving Wedding Peach, it's giving all of the freaking Pretty Girl Soldiers transforming and saving the world because the men is doing I don't know what, but the women gotta do what we gotta do. Go get you Gucci Flora by Eau de Parfum. Listen, I'm not playing with this fragrance. It's fresh orange, but also sweet gourmand candy orange. It's fresh, clean orange, while at the same time giving gourmand candy orange. How? Gucci, no, but for real, can you explain this magic to me? This is so nice. Like, I literally love this. I don't think Serena, I really don't think that Sailor Moon would wear a fragrance. I think she's more of a body mist type of girl. because she would just want to switch it up all the time and wear different scents and probably on the sweeter side. But if as Queen Serenity, I think Queen Serenity would wear Gucci Flora eau de parfum as one of her signature scents. She would have a curated collection of probably 5 or 6 fragrances, and this I really truly believe would be one of them. It's just giving amazingness. It's mind-boggling, to be honest with you. I like this fragrance and I dislike it at the same time. So dislike is very strong word. I like this fragrance and then there's something off about it, but I really like the first 2 hours of this fragrance. And this is Elie Saab's Le Parfum. I think there's like an African orange flower or something in this, as my hair is just coming undone. And it's just a very pretty scent. I would even say pretty for like wedding type of vibe. Like it's, I don't know if I wouldn't really say bougie, but it's pretty. It's very classy, pretty. And I think the first 2 hours for me are fire. The last 2 hours are super clean. So if you want like I'm fairly certain there's like white honey in here, so it's very minimal sweetness. It's not giving obesely sweetness, and in the colder weather you just overspray a little bit and it's gonna give you a decent lasting, but it's not expensive. And I just really have to talk about this because it's an older fragrance that the older videos of the perfume people in YouTube talk about, but I don't feel like it hasn't been talked about a lot recently, and I don't want this to get lost in the sauce. If you like a slightly sweet, like it's almost reminiscent of orange blossom to me, type of smell, I think you're gonna like this. And if you like clean florals, like white floral galore, you're gonna smell that after the 2 hour mark, and you're gonna continue to like this fragrance. For me, I do mix this fragrance with other fragrances, or I'll just soak my bottom half in this fragrance and then spray like an orange, like Gucci. This with Gucci Flora, Gucci Flora eau de parfum is quite a vibe, and I sprayed the Gucci Flora up top, and it just melds very well together. Or I'll just carry around I'll decant a spray that I think smells good with this, and then at the 2 hour mark spray myself with that, so it just mixes a little better. It's just a slightly sharp clean smell, but a lot of people like that super white floral clean smell. So just try Elie Saab Le Parfum. It's a vibe. I truly love her. She's an OG. She's a goat. But let me know what you would consider scents that you are scents that you just wear year round. And are any of these scents, do you also agree you could most of the time just get away with it year round? Thank you so much for reaching the end of this video. If you reached the end of this video, go ahead and drop me a sun, and I think there's like a snowing emoji or a sunflake. Drop both of them so I know that you reached the end of this video. I truly appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for all these subscribers I'm getting. I'm slowly but surely growing, and I'm super happy about it. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.